Hi, my name is Pre-Med Doctor and welcome back to another lesson. Today I'll be talking about your resume for medical school, otherwise known as the autobiographical sketch. This is rather specific to the Ontario medical schools. However, schools outside of Ontario require something very similar, so you should be able to take what you learned from this lesson and apply it to other medical schools. For Ontario medical schools, all applications are done through OMSAS. Therefore, instead of sending separate resumes to each school, OMSAS provides a centralized portal that you will use to input your activities, GPA, essays, etc. The section where you input your resume-related activities is called the Autobiographical Sketch, or the ABS. You can include anything relevant from age 16 to the present, up to a total of 48 entries. There are a total of 7 sections: formal education, employment, extracurricular activities, volunteering, awards, research, and other, for things that don't fit in any of the other categories. Each entry requires a verifier, who may be randomly contacted to ensure that you did what you said you did. So please, be honest about all your submissions. In this lesson, I'll be giving you an overview of how to approach the ABS. In the next few lessons, I'll go into detail regarding each section. So, how should you approach the ABS? 1. Quality over quantity. Although you have the option to input 48 entries, not all entries are created equal. Entries that are relatively insignificant will not enhance your application. According to the UFT website, they want to see someone who is well-rounded, who is community-minded, and who has gained skills and maturity from their experiences. That means you need to be intentional about your entries to reflect this. Here's my advice. When I applied to medical school, Ottawa used to request that we highlight the top 3 entries for each section. Although it's no longer requested, I believe this is a good approach to how you should plan your entries. You should think about having at least 3 strong volunteering opportunities, 3 strong extracurriculars, 3 strong awards, and so on. Having this framework will ensure that you're aiming for quality, while still having a good amount of entries in total. Feel free to add other items as well to fill up your ABS, but ensuring that you have your strong ones to help you stand out will be the most important. 2. Time management skills must be shown on your ABS. On the UFT website, it says they're looking for someone who can demonstrate time management skills. This means 2 things. The first thing is that there needs to be a significant amount of time dedicated to your key activities. On the ABS, it explicitly asks you how many hours you spend per week, or the total amount of hours spent. In order to show that you're able to manage your time effectively and still succeed, your top entries should take up at least a couple of hours a week. Secondly, your extracurricular activities should not only happen during the summer, but should also occur during the academic year. This is also explicitly asked on the ABS. In order to show that you're able to balance your schedule effectively, some of them must occur during the academic year when you need to manage your activities on top of schoolwork. Therefore, be sure to have items in your ABS that show significant time commitment during the academic year. 3. Commitment is very important. In order to gain skills and maturity from your experiences, long-term commitment is critical. This can be demonstrated through leadership positions, publications, or awards, which generally come with time and commitment. Furthermore, good reference letters will highlight these to the admissions committee as well. Being committed to a position for a long time will help you secure a very strong reference letter. Therefore, my recommendation is to commit to your top entries for a significant period of time. Although what is significant could vary between schools, as this is not published information. In my case, a few of my entries spanned a duration of 3 years. In summary, you should begin planning your ABS early. Some things to consider include having at least 3 strong entries per section, ensuring that some of your strong entries reveal your ability to show strong time management skills by having them occur during your academic year and for a couple of hours per week. And finally, long-term commitment in several of your activities will help strengthen your application and should not be neglected. In the next lesson, we'll be talking about another important consideration when planning out your ABS activities, known as the CanMEDS roles. Ultimately, the sum of all your ABS activities should show that you encompass all of the CanMEDS roles, which I'll explain soon. If you like what you're seeing, please send this course to your friends. See you in our next lesson.